Hello, my name is James Olsen from Reality Sales Training, and welcome to the Sales Reality Check. Today we're going to talk about how questions lead to sales. One of the things we need to just keep in mind as salespeople, a lot of us just talk too much. Telling is not selling. So a little rule that I use for myself and that I teach is, if you hear yourself saying more than 3 sentences in a row, a little light goes off in the back of your head. It says, danger, danger, you're talking too much. Stop talking, ask a question. So a lot of times another thing I tell salespeople is the person that controls the call is the person that's asking the questions anyway. So we can drive the call the way that we want, or direct the call the way that we want with great questions. So let me give you some great questions. What do you look for in a supplier? Don't ask, I don't know who came up with this, but it's a terrible question. Don't ask, what do you like about your current supplier? We don't want to talk about their current supplier. We want to talk about our relationship. What do you look for in a supplier? Listen, take notes, and then customize your response to what they tell us. It tells us what they like. It gives us closing information. Very, very important. What do you look for in a supplier? What is your ideal outcome? So instead of asking what the specs are, we get the specs, but that's where most salespeople stop. What is your ideal outcome? So in a proposal or in a product situation, what are you looking for? What are you trying to accomplish? This is going to give us options and, again, closing information. How do you normally buy? And get the customer to be specific. How do you normally purchase this? A lot of customers will give us kind of an offhand answer. Well, I just buy the best deal. Or, I just take information down, and then get them to be specific. This will give us, again, closing information for later. It'll show the customer that we're there to really help them. Listen, take notes. How do you normally do it? And a lot of times in business, the business situations, there's a step-by-step process. And so even if we have the best deal or the best price, a lot of times they have procedures that have to be followed. So it's very important. How do you normally buy this specifically? When are you going to pull the trigger? Seems obvious, but a lot of salespeople don't ask it. So it's different. The way that we react to a customer's inquiry is going to be different if they're buying it in 3 months than if they're buying in 3 hours. And it also sends the great message again, I'm here to do business, not just to help you. I'm here to help and do business. When are you going to pull the trigger on this? And another great question that will save us a ton of time, send great messages, and get us business is, if I can do that, can we put this together? Not just, okay, I'll go check on that. So these are just a few of the great questions that we can ask. Remember, telling isn't selling. Questions lead to sales. My name is James Olsen with Reality Sales Training. This has been the Sales Reality Check. And until next time, let's go get an order.